What if I told you that a simple website could change your entire financial future? Imagine waking up tomorrow and seeing money already sitting in your account. No boss, no alarm clock pressure, no fixed salary limit, just your ideas working for you 24 hours a day. This is not a fantasy anymore. This is what blogging can do when done correctly. But most people never reach this stage because they start the wrong way or they quit too early. Think about it for a moment. How many websites have you visited today? How many articles did you read without thinking about who wrote them? Behind each one of those pages is a person earning money silently, even while they sleep, even while they travel, even while they do nothing. And the most shocking part is this: most of them started with zero experience, zero audience, and zero money. So the real question is not whether blogging works. The real question is why more people fail at it. Picture this scenario clearly. You sit at home with just a laptop. You open a blank page. You start writing about something you know or love. Slowly, that page becomes a blog. That blog becomes a brand. That brand becomes income, and that income becomes freedom. But right now, it feels far away, doesn't it? That's exactly how every successful blogger once felt: confused, doubtful, even overwhelmed. Yet they started anyway, and that decision changed everything. Now think about your own life. Are you satisfied with trading time for money, or do you want something that grows even when you stop working? Blogging is not magic, but it is powerful when understood properly. The internet rewards consistency more than perfection. It rewards value more than experience, and it rewards patience more than speed. Most beginners don't realize this. They expect instant results, but real blogs grow like plants, not explosions. They need time, care, and direction. And if you learn the right system, everything changes, because one blog post can work for you forever. And that is where the real opportunity begins. Now let's go deeper into how this actually starts. Let's take a step into a real story that feels familiar. A young student once started a blog with no experience. He didn't have money. He didn't have connections. He didn't even know what niche meant. All he had was curiosity and a simple laptop. At first, nobody read his posts. Zero views, zero comments, zero income. Most people would quit at this stage, but he didn't. He kept writing every single day, even when it felt pointless, even when he doubted himself. Slowly, something changed. One article got a little attention, then another one got shared. Then search engines started noticing him. This is where most people underestimate blogging. It is not instant, but it is compounding. Every article adds to your digital footprint. Every post becomes a long-term asset. Think about that carefully. You are not just writing words. You are building digital real estate that can earn forever. Now imagine applying this to your own life. What if your blog was growing while you slept? What if people were discovering your content every hour? What if you woke up to traffic from countries you never visited? This is not rare. This is normal for successful bloggers, but it starts with patience most people don't have. The truth is simple, but uncomfortable. Most beginners quit before results even begin. Not because blogging doesn't work, but because they don't stay long enough to see results. Now think about your own situation. How many ideas have you abandoned too early? How many projects did you stop just before success? Blogging rewards those who persist. It does not care about talent at the start. It cares about consistency over time. Now here is where most people completely misunderstand blogging. They think the goal is writing articles, but writing is only the surface level. The real system runs much deeper, because not all traffic is equal, and not all content creates income. This is the first hidden truth most beginners never hear. A blog can get views and still earn nothing. That surprises many people, but it is extremely common. The real difference is intent. Why is someone reading your content? Are they learning casually, or are they searching for a solution they are willing to pay for? This is where everything changes, because money comes from solving problems, not just sharing ideas. Now here comes the twist most people never expect. A small blog with the right strategy can earn more than a big blog with random content. Size is not the deciding factor. Strategy is, focus is, and clarity is. Think of the internet like a massive search engine of problems. People type their pain, confusion, and desires into it every second. Whoever solves those problems wins attention, and attention can be turned into income. But here is the deeper insight. Blogging is not just content creation. It is digital positioning. You are positioning yourself as the answer to a specific problem, not every problem, a specific one. That is where authority is built, and authority is what brings long-term traffic. Now, imagine two bloggers. One writes about everything randomly. The other focuses on one clear topic. The second one grows faster even with fewer posts, because clarity beats confusion. Search engines prefer structured expertise. Readers prefer trusted voices, and trust builds monetization. This is the hidden shift most people never realize. Blogging is not about writing more. It is about writing smarter. Every post should serve a purpose. Every keyword should target intent. Every article should solve something real. When that happens, traffic becomes predictable and income becomes scalable. This is where blogging stops being a hobby and starts becoming a system that can grow without constant effort. And now we move into how to actually build that system. Now let's break down how to actually build a blog that earns money. The first step is choosing the right niche. A niche is simply your main topic. It should be specific, not broad, because focus creates authority, and authority attracts traffic. Pick something people actively search for, not just something you like casually. The best niches solve problems or teach skills. For example, money, health, technology, or education. Once your niche is clear, you build your foundation. That means creating a simple website. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to work. Next, you start with content planning. Think about what your audience is searching for, not what you want to say randomly. This shift is very important because blogging is audience driven, not ego driven. Now you create your first articles. Each article should target one clear keyword, one topic per post, one problem per solution. Keep it simple and focused. Quality matters more than quantity at the start, but consistency still matters more than perfection. You should aim to publish regularly, even if it feels slow, because every post builds momentum. Next, you learn basic SEO. SEO helps search engines find your content. It is what brings free traffic. Without SEO, your blog stays invisible. With SEO, your blog becomes discoverable. Now think about internal linking. This means connecting your articles together. It helps readers stay longer on your site, and it improves your rankings. Another key step is understanding search intent. Every search has a reason behind it. Your job is to match that reason. If someone wants information, give clarity. If someone wants a solution, provide steps. If someone wants to buy something, guide them. This is where monetization begins to form, because helpful content builds trust, and trust leads to income opportunities. Over time, your articles start ranking, traffic slowly becomes stable, and your blog starts working like an asset. You are no longer just writing. You are building a system that grows, a system that attracts visitors daily and prepares for monetization, and that leads directly into the final stage. Now we reach the most important part of blogging, turning traffic into money. And because a blog without monetization is just content, the first and most common method is display ads. These ads pay you based on views, so as your traffic grows, your income grows. Another powerful method is affiliate marketing. This is where you recommend products or services and earn a commission when someone buys through your link. It works because trust has already been built. Readers follow recommendations they believe in. Another method is digital products. You can create ebooks or online courses. These require effort up front, but they can sell repeatedly without extra work. This is where blogging becomes truly powerful, because you are no longer trading time for money. You are building assets that sell themselves. Another option is sponsored content. Brands pay you to feature their products, but this only happens when your blog has authority, which comes from consistency and quality. Now imagine combining all these methods: ads, affiliate links, products, and sponsorships. This is how bloggers build real income streams. But here's the final truth most people ignore. Money is not the first goal. Value is the first goal, because without value, nothing works long term. Your content must genuinely help people, solve problems, answer questions, guide decisions. When you do that consistently, everything changes. Traffic becomes predictable, income becomes stable, and opportunities start finding you. Now think about where you started, from zero idea to full understanding. Blogging is not luck. It is a system anyone can learn, but only a few stay long enough to succeed, because patience is the real currency of success. Not talent, not money, not even experience, just consistency over time. If you start today, your future self will thank you, because every post you publish builds your digital future. One day, your blog will work without you. It will earn while you rest, while you travel, while you focus on other goals. And that freedom is what blogging is truly about. So the real question is simple: will you start building it today?